Hello and welcome. In today's video, I will start working on the shop area of Airlanders. Stay tuned to figure out if it works, or might there be a big error. So, as far as we know, we've got the shop area here in this area. As you know, I'm not a good builder. Anyways, so, the shop area is going to be in this purple area as you can see in front of me. Now, this area we built in episode 1. Anyways, so this mining area next to it is going to be important because that's where all the people are going to get the resources from. Now, as you know, I don't know how to build properly, but I'll try my best. You'll see in the time lapse. So, like I said, the first thing we need to do is not let the villager interact, because the problem is if we were to interact, we get this pop-up menu. The problem with that is then we can't create a custom menu. So what I've basically done here is that I've created a plugin, so when the villager finds a job, for example a barrel here, I cannot interact with them. It just says hello. So this is quite simple. We've got a main class, not that important right now. Anyway, so this function is called every time we right click a entity and we check here is it a villager, then we say okay, you can no longer open it, so it immediately cancels the event, and then we say hello. Now the idea here is that we instead here we can maybe say something like open inventory, something like that. Now this is the idea behind that. The next thing I'm going to do is create a custom inventory. Now this should be somewhat easy since we already have inventories in Minecraft. We just basically copy one of these and put it in front of players' eyes. I've already basic menu here. It works, kind of, and I want to display that menu when we right click a villager. Where is he gone now? Where's my villager? So I've been coding for a bit. Very long actually. So if I were to get myself a villager now, as you can see here, if he found a job, I click on it, he gets a custom menu. For example, click on the golden apple, it says you clicked on the golden apple. If I click on the sword of power, it says the sword of power. This is example, but I can customize this as much as I want. If I were to show you, so I've basically created a API for me to create custom menus. So this is the API basically. It's very simple. So this is how you're going to use it, or this is how I want to do it. For example, I'm going to create a menu with you guys. So I'm going to create a menu. I'm going to call this let's say swordsman or weapons. Let's do miner. No, let's rather do dungeon miner, and the size, let's say 27, the maximum. Then first have to do menu, the menu, and we call this miner shop. So this miner shop equals that to menu creator. There we go. Now let's say we want to add items. Okay, so we're going to create a menu. Then we're going to say mc.set item. Then we're going to we're going to copy this, make sure it's the same, otherwise it's going to throw an error. And then we're going to say where. So if I quickly go back into Minecraft, so let's say we've got a chest. This is 27, so 3 by 9. The center, so we have 0 to 8, 9. So, and then 18, etc. So the center would be here, so that would be 15. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sorry, 13 would be in the center here. Go back here and I say where, so 13. And then I say what? Material, for example, material.emerald. And then I can say the name. I'm going to say test test item. Perfect. Now we have to create the player. Now we're going to say mc.openMenu player and then the menu dungeon miner. Now let's say we want to give our test item a registry or want to make it work something. So we're going to say mc.register item action. Then we're going to say what it is. So it's a test item. Then we're going to say here player, and then we're going to open a bracket. It's like a JavaScript. Then we'll put in here player1.send message that you clicked on the item. If I save this and I build this, I quickly let that run and I join again. As you can see, when I summon a villager, let me just quickly close this off, and I summon a villager, and I click on him, you see I've got the test item. When I click on the test item, it says you clicked on the item. That's the idea behind it, so I can fully customize the inventory. At the moment this villager is helping me how not to escape. Okay, so now it's possible we can create villagers. Now in the next step is for me to create a command /summon trader here. The moment does nothing. We place it so it says summon trader, and it will place a trader, also known as a villager, with a custom name and a custom GUI when you click on him, and thus it should, or he should, create or give you items to buy. That's what I'm going to work on next. Okay, so now I've finished that command to make it easier. If I get builders to build here, they can create shops wherever they want. So it works like this. So you create trader, so you summon trader, you can see here. Then you give it a name. Now you can give it any name, for example, and it summons a villager that has no AI but still makes sound. And the reason why it's animated is because I have a resource pack enabled called Flash Animations. Anyways, if I right click it says menu not found, since there's no menu. Now, but if I were to, for example, say if I summon a trader, go to this tool over here, if I summon a trader and I say it's a blacksmith, you can see, okay, that's the wrong one. Okay, so if I summon a blacksmith here, I right click, you see it has an iron bar. Or if I place another one here, for example, and instead of doing a blacksmith, I say dungeon miner, as you can see there's also a custom menu here. See, and this is the idea behind it. So we can create we can just have villagers roaming around. So you can say have maybe like bubbles running around, just standing and looking around, making this feel a bit more populated. Then we can have vendors that actually have menus. We can interact. This might be a bit shorter episode since most of it was behind. If you really want to figure out or know how the code's done, there's a Github link below in the comment sections. No, in the description, sorry. And if you have any ideas how to make this better, or if you want to collab, become a builder, please send in the comment sections. In the Discord you can apply. There's going to be a channel there. And until then, I'll see you in episode 4.